Hello my darlings, and a warm welcome to my channel, or welcome back for those of you returning. In my endless quest of pushing the limits of the photography feature in Infinity Nikki, I've discovered a forbidden knowledge of sorts. That is, with the right parameters, you can actually take breathtaking shots through the various portals found in Mirrorland. This trick has quickly become one of my favorite styles of in-game photography, and so I figured I'd make a quick and easy guide for all of you to follow. In this video, I'll give you 5 different methods for taking unique photos through portals, as well as an overview of my camera settings for each. My hope is that you'll be inspired to capture some really unique and magical shots using the portal trick. Before we get started, I want to emphasize that none of the pictures shown in this video have been edited outside of the game's photo mode. That is, all these effects I'm about to show you are achievable in-game. And if you don't believe me, I guess all you need to do is stick around and let me show you how to pull these types of pictures off. Without further ado, let's get to it. The portal method involves taking advantage of the very unique environmental feature that is the various portals you can find all around Mirrorland, including those attached to puzzle and challenge realms, as well as the ones found at the end of dungeons. The results will vary depending on the type of portal you choose, as well as other variables like positioning, time of day, and the photo settings themselves. The idea is very simple. You find a portal, make Nikki stand behind it, and once in photo mode, you rotate your camera so that you're viewing Nikki through the portal. Let's dive right into the first method, shall we? For this method, we'll be using realm challenge portals, so you'll need to head on over to either the realm of nourishment or escalation. Note that the portal's teleportation effect will trigger once you step within the ring outline on the ground, so make sure you're standing outside of it. Once in photo mode, you can then move Nikki closer to the portal if you like. Alternatively, you can use the challenge portal in the Sea of Stars, but this one can be trickier to shoot with as the day cycle there is relatively fast and cannot be overridden with run parallel. In practice, this just means that you'll need to adjust your camera settings more frequently. With this effect, you'll get some pretty magical looking photos with a bunch of specks and streams of golden light around Nikki. This one requires a lot of patience, but the photos are worth it. The settings we'll be using are going to make or break these pictures. The light particles are incredibly bright in themselves, so we need to turn down our exposure and brightness quite a bit to be able to make Nikki out from the sea of light. From there, it's a matter of fine-tuning until perfection, and then waiting patiently until the optimal particle configuration presents itself. I recommend holding down the spacebar, or trigger button depending on your preference, and then releasing it at the right moment, otherwise you'll easily miss the best shots. Here's a quick rundown of all the camera settings I've used to achieve these pictures. You can also find the shortcode for these parameters in the description box. For this to work, you'll want to position Nikki behind a portal and then move your camera until you find one of the vertical openings on the side of it. Nikki should be positioned directly behind the openings, and your camera needs to be appropriately aligned. As you can see, the resulting effect is like we're viewing Nikki through a narrow window of light. Note that you can also use the cracks on top of the portals for a more eclectic border if you like. Further, this method only works with challenge realm portals as they are the only type that have cracks in them. Because positioning is super important for this method, don't shy away from using the move function once in photo mode if needed. Here's an overview of my camera settings. You can also just find the camera presets in the description box below. For this one, you'll need any dungeon exit portal. Both regular dungeons and those at the end of the Church of Observant missions will do the trick. Note that you can also take really pretty pictures by using these portals as backdrops. Here we are looking to apply a really special ethereal looking glow on Nikki. This method is perfect for ghost girly photo shoots and for capturing really any other type of magical ethereal fits. I like positioning my camera close to the portal's edge for a strong blue light current border on the photos. The farther from the portal's corner your camera is located, the more subdued the effect will be. With this method, white edge lighting turned all the way up is going to be your best friend to capture the incorporeal look. I also really like playing into the portal's blue hue by using the night rain filter, but as always, please experiment to your heart's content. As per usual, here are my camera settings, and you can find the preset code in the description if you prefer importing. To get this effect, you'll need to find any puzzle realm portal. It doesn't matter whether you've cleared it or not, and you'll want to walk Nikki up as close to it as you can without actually entering. You should either see a pink ripple on its surface or have your screen become largely covered in a translucent light blue layer of color. The effect we're looking for won't trigger in photo mode unless you walk right up to the portal, so this visual indicator is really important. When you've placed Nikki appropriately, you'll want to take a picture without exiting photo mode. Once you've done this, the mist should then appear and stay for any consequent pictures you take until you exit. As you can see, the portal's effect shrouds the majority of our shot in a blue-gray blur, leaving only the central spot in focus. This one is great for portraits, highlighting cute makeup looks and facial accessories, and makes for stellar profile pics. As you can see, if you zoom out, the effect changes a little bit. You'll get more of an oval shape as opposed to a circle. Here are my camera settings, and as you probably figured by now, presets will be down in the description. For this method, I'll need to give a photosensitivity warning. In my experience, this method can cause very intense flashes of light in photo mode that are triggered very unpredictably. I've edited the footage here, so none of this is shown in the actual video, but if you are photosensitive, I'd really recommend not trying this method out. Now, if you're keen to try this out anyway, make sure that you position Nikki on the side of the portal where the blue light isn't visible. Effectively, you'll want to position Nikki on the other side of the portal relative to where you triggered it. This method effectively involves creating a makeshift filter using the pink glow from the Puzzle Realm portal surface. The cool thing about this tech is that depending on Nikki's and your camera's relative positions, the resulting pink glow can be applied onto the whole photo or only parts of it, thus allowing more creativity than a regular filter would. You can also play around with positioning to change the intensity of this effect. The closer Nikki is to the portal's edge, the more intense the effect will be. Similarly, the closer the camera is positioned to the portal's edge, the more vivid the effect. Here are my camera settings for this method, and if you prefer, you can also find the parameters in the description below. And that concludes my little tutorial on how to take pictures through portals in Infinity Nikki. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. If you'd like, you can check out this other video I've made on how to take cursed photos in Infinity Nikki as well. I really hope this was helpful and inspiring and that you managed to take some really cool photos using this trick. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and leaving me a little comment down below. It is truly free and it helps me out massively. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I truly appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are. Bye now!